Guys, welcome to the Little Crafty Kid. Today we're gonna be spot cleaning this fish tank, and it has a little betta fish in it, and her name is Aqua, and I love her. So I'm gonna be showing you how to spot clean a fish tank like this, or any fish tank in general, and I'll also be showing you how I spot clean it. First, what you're gonna do. You're gonna unplug everything from the tank, and once you unplug everything, you're gonna take the lid off, and let me show you how I take off the filter. So when taking off the filter, you're gonna grab onto the bottom of it and just kind of just wiggle it out of there. And then you're gonna wanna pour some of that water out. Okay, and then let me set you up over here so you can see the next step. So after unplugging, you are going to grab the tank, and it is kind of heavy. So since it's kind of heavy, if you're not good with heavy stuff, you might want help. So you're gonna want to put it in the biggest sink that you have. All right, and then what I do with my fish is that I just gently scoop her up in this little container. But sometimes that can be trouble with some fish. So let me show you how to deal with that if it's not easy to scoop up. So what you're gonna do is, there's two methods. First method, just scoop up a bunch of water and pour it out. Sorry about that. You're just gonna scoop up a bunch of water, and if you don't have a siphon, you can also do this in water changes with bigger tanks, and it's basically when you just change out the water. But this time we're doing spot cleaning. So yeah. And of course, don't scoop up the fish. You don't want to pour the fish into the sink. What you're gonna do, you're just gonna also grab the decorations you have inside and put them at the edge of the sink. We're gonna use these. We're gonna clean these later. Uh-oh. You okay, buddy? Yeah, you wanna be careful with these because they're obviously very wet. But the second method you can do to clean out the water is just, this is actually the quicker method. Maybe a little loud, but you're just gonna wanna pour it out. And again, be careful. The fish does like to get near the current. And then here, it shouldn't be too much of a problem to just scoop out the fish. Well, sometimes it is, but you kind of want to... Okay. This time it might also be a little harder depending on your tank. But as you can see, the fish is all right. And you're also gonna want to grab the lid or a lid to cover the container, because when fish are stressed, they like to jump out. So, yeah. And then here what you can do is obviously just pour out all the water. And then also pour out the rock. You're also going to want to put the lid on for this so the rocks don't flying out. But as you can see, I'm carefully grabbing out the rock. And if you have sand as a substrate, well then, when you spot clean, don't pour out the sand. The sand is just gonna be fine. All right, and then let me show you the things you're gonna need. You're gonna need a sponge and a toothbrush. Of course, don't use that toothbrush because, yeah. And then also some water conditioner. Water conditioner, it just kind of cleans out the water with all that deadly chlorine and stuff. Okay, here's my favorite part of spot cleaning. Turn the water on and then just look at the sponge. It just got bigger. It's crazy. I always wonder how that works. Alright, anyways. To the tank. Okay. So, you're gonna want to take your sponge and just wipe down every side of it. Wipe the front, wipe the side, and wipe the back of it. And you're gonna take a toothbrush and you're gonna clean out here, even if you can't see anything. I don't know. Okay, after you do that with your toothbrush, you're also going to want to wipe down the edges because there might be some stuff that you didn't get to clean out on the edges. Alright, once you got that done, you're going to put the tank aside and then just pour very small water and then, maybe wipe down the rocks and pour them back in. So, let me show you. You're just gonna grab a handful of rocks, wipe them, and put them back in. And it really doesn't matter. You can make like hills with the rocks. The fish really don't mind. Just as raw, also, you can put them in a bare bottom tank. That would be skipping this step, but I'd say if you care about how the tank looks, then I'd suggest getting some rocks. They're not that expensive, just for a tank like this to fill it up with rocks, I'd say $10-ish, which isn't a bad price. And as you can see, I'm also squeezing them. That gets some of the stuff like dirt and algae out of it, especially since we're running it under hot water. Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. Hot water. Almost done. And also, please do your own research. Don't take all of your stuff from me. Do your own research. Do your own stuff. Don't take all your information from me. All right, now, if for any fake decor that you have, it's gonna be just easy to take out. Wrap your sponge around it and just like that. And with these ones, they also come off, which is also really useful, so I can kind of clean the bottom of it. And if you don't have fake decor, no fake plants, well then that's also fine. Then you can just put this wherever in the tank that you want, wherever in the tank that you think it's gonna look okay. And then you're also gonna take the second piece of decor, but if you only have one piece of decor, that's fine too. Okay? And then, the most important part, the water. You can use regular tap water, but like I said, make sure you use the dechlorinator, or you can use this kind of water. This one you don't have to dechlorinate. It's perfectly fine for your fish. But if you don't have enough of this, it's fine to just use regular tap. And then make sure it's not at too hot of a temperature. Okay, I might want to lower mine down a little bit. Okay, and then just gonna do this. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I can't use copyright music because YouTube will destroy me. I don't know what it's called because I forgot. Enjoy this montage of me filling water. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-bam-bam-bam-bam. Bam-bam-bam-bam. Bam-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam. Bow-bow-bow-bow. There's my hand. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your dechlorinator and then just kinda, that's okay. It's gonna pour in the cap and then pour that in. Pour in the cap, pour that in, and then I also like to do kind of like a half, but since we accidentally spilled some, just a little bit. Now you're gonna want to wait about 5 to 10 minutes for it to fully settle in and make it safe for you to pour your fish in. It's been about 10 minutes and we're gonna just take the cap off of our little friend. Hi, buddy. And then just let her swim. Sorry about that. We're just gonna let her swim. And then maybe scoop out some little things if we see them. We're just gonna pour that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go put this back, and if you have any questions, please tell me in the comments. But that is how you spot clean a fish tank.